And welcome back, everyone, to Who Would Win, the week of Who Would Win. This goes to us from Roger Ray, who asked the question, who would win in a fight, Colossus from Marvel versus Citizen Steel from DC? If I look exhausted / fatigued, it's A, because I may or may not have COVID at the moment. My girlfriend, unfortunately, tested positive, and then I tested positive, and then it turns out that those tests were about a year out of date, so we got new tests, and she tested positive, but I did not. But I am still feeling kind of just funky. So I'll have to wait to see tomorrow if I test positive or not, because I have some more tests. But more than anything else, I'm really trying to do my best here. I bought a microphone for the channel. This is a great microphone from what I'm told, the HyperX Quadcast 5, I think it's called. HyperX Quadcast TM5. It's a good mic, from what I can tell, if I could get the damn thing to work. And I have to believe this is an OBS issue at this point, because I was doing everything I could to get this damn thing to work, and it would not work. I went into settings. I adjusted it accordingly. It was recording that the mic was picking up audio, but the videos did not have any audio. And the more I looked into it, the more I'm hearing this is actually possibly an OBS problem that has been going on for a little bit. So I don't know if OBS needs to be updated, if I'm just missing something very simplistic. If you guys have had the same problem, let me know in the comments below, because I will do it, because I want to try to give you guys a better video quality. I'm trying. I also made a New Year's resolution last year to get a mic for the channel, so I did that, and now I'm just trying. But it's actually a pretty expensive. It's like $100 mic, so I'm like, I do not want to just have blown $100 for fucking nothing. That would piss me off to no end. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong here. If any of you can give me any input, that'd be appreciative. But let's actually talk about the fight. Let's talk about the fight. Citizen Steel Colossus. Pietro Rasputin is Russian-born. He is a mutant who had the ability to produce an organic metal that not just armors his skin, but actually composes his body when he activates it. He becomes more organic. It's I'm stressed out because of the damn microphone. Give me a second here. It's described as being something similar to obsidian, which is a more liquid metal, and carbon steel. It is very, very durable. Things like vibranium and adamantium can break through it, but adamantium is nigh indestructible, and vibranium is usually designed against metal to begin with. In fact, it's actually similar to Cyclops, where Cyclops' eyes are actually dimensional portals to a dimension of infinite energy. So that's actually what's happening with Colossus. He's substituting his carbon atoms for this material. Colossus, though, once he goes into Colossus mode, he's capable of going toe-to-toe with some of the heaviest hitters. Arm wrestling the Thing, going toe-to-toe with Savage, Hulk, and even Juggernaut for a short period of time. Truth be told, he actually really can't stand up to those guys overall in terms of strength. But he's not slouch. He can definitely trade blows for a little bit. Durable enough to take massive artillery fire, explosions, blunt force trauma. He's also a skilled hand-to-hand fighter in his own right, and has a keen mind with him. Colossus, though, is not indestructible by any stretch of the means. As I said, adamantium and vibranium are a clear-cut weakness for him. He also is just not the physically strongest in the Marvel Universe. There are physically stronger people by a large margin than him. And he is not... What's the best way? I mean, I believe he can be affected by magnetism. I don't know, but it wouldn't matter in this fight. Citizen Steel. One second. I didn't actually commit the memory of this guy's name to memory. Citizen Steel. His actual real name is Nathaniel Haywood. He apparently is an individual whose actual body is made up of an organic, liquid metal, or organic steel body physiology. His skins, bones, and muscle tissue have been transmuted into organic steel, which provides him with enhanced strength and durability. This does leave him, though, with a problem where he has to wear a suit because that contains his full power. He also actually has very little tactile sensation. It takes a great deal for him to feel or touch anything. He's actually completely immune to pain. Nigh invulnerable. As according to Dr. Midnight's prognosis, it would take nothing less than a AM-9 Sidewinder, which I believe is a missile, to knock him down. Now, obviously, within the world of DC, he's still He's still very much a small if recommended someone like Superman. His physical strength has been shown to be great up to lift things like buses and tanks with little issue, and he even fended off, I believe it's called the Puzzle Man, who was he's fended off multiple of them relatively easy, and these were individuals who were able to throw down with Atom Smasher. So he's certainly skilled and capable in his own right. He's also a skilled acrobat and just formerly a football star, so athlete. In a straight fight with these two, this will kind of be a battle of attrition. They're going to be trading blows for quite some time, back and forth for a while. I would say Colossus, though, is at least described as the better hand-to-hand fighter. And from a strength level standpoint, I think Colossus is the stronger of the two. We actually have better strength feats for Colossus. Even though he's never actually beaten some of the heavy hitters like Hulk or Juggernaut, he's still able to contend with them. So he is definitely someone who is capable of dealing out massive blows. Both guys can shake the earth with their strikes. Both guys can take a lot of damage. Colossus, though, has just gone up against heavier hitters and come out relatively okay by comparison. That's not to say, though, that Nathaniel would be outclassed completely. Nathaniel's whole body is constantly metal, an organic metal, and constantly capable of taking punishment and dealing punishment, whereas Colossus actually has to mentally will his body into being his Colossus or his organic metal form. This also means that if you knock him out, you will revert him back to normal. So in a straight fight, these two would be duking blows, trading blows. Says the Seal isn't really going to be feeling much of the pain until he gets hit with a serious blow. The question becomes, is Colossus weak enough to be knocked out by Nathaniel? A roundabout way of saying, is Nathaniel strong enough to knock out Colossus? But that is the question. To be or not to be, that is the question we have here. But yeah, is he? I don't personally think so. Like lifting buses and tanks is an impressive feat of strength. It is, but Colossus has displayed much greater feats of strength, to be honest. He's in the 100-ton class range, whereas Citizen Steel, as far as we know, has never been in that tier of strength. I don't know what the maximum output for his strength would actually have been. The best feat I think that we have is that he overpowered multiple puzzlemen who were stronger than Atom Smasher, and that is strong. I don't know, but even if we say that it's stronger than Colossus, Colossus has shown just more consistent feats of strength and more consistent durability. That, I think, is actually the also bigger takeaway. I think Colossus is probably the more durable based on the things he's survived. So I would probably go with Colossus. They would be duking it out for a while, though, and trading blows, and probably even drawing blood. But ultimately, I would go with Colossus in this fight. Oh, excuse me. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you folks for the next one. Take care.